evening once again, Cyclones fans, and we're here at US Bank Arena alongside Rob Roberts. I'm Nick Brunker, getting set for another night of action here at 100 Broadway. It's the Cyclones and the Everblades tonight, the only time these two teams will meet in the regular season. As we look ahead to the action, certainly the roster has been a subject of change. Anthony Luciani is up with the San Antonio Rampage, as is Joe Devin. The good news, Matthew Aban is back. So a team that has almost all season long had to go through these roster shuffles, probably no different from a mentality-wise than we've seen in the previous few months.
No, it's more the next man up mentality, and really it gives the guys who maybe weren't getting the ice time they thought they deserved, well, it gives them a chance to show Scaldi and Castles that they deserve more ice time and they can be productive. And you know, it's great getting Avi back though. Kind of unfortunately we lost Luciani, but you know what, that's part of the professional game, call-ups and send-downs. So we've responded every other time, and I'm sure tonight will be no different.
Another big addition on the blue line is Jeff Foss. He was reassigned from Milwaukee, a guy that's played here quite a bit this season, actually more games here than he had in Milwaukee this season. So a guy that comes into a defensive core that's already depleted. We told you the numbers, we told you the different players that are out. Chris Clark's still out with an ankle injury. To have him on the blue line, the power play and the penalty kill, that's a big addition.
Well, it's going to be good because we talked about they have their #1 line set, Aronson and Tabas. So it's going to be nice to be able to get that second line that Scaldi can count on, especially with the PK being shorthanded as they are. The
penalty kill and the power play, subjects of success for the Cyclones of late. The power play, not so much great on Wednesday, but overall over the last week and a half, it's been something that has really excelled.
That's really excelled, and getting back to that PK, up to #4 now in the ECHL. That's all they do is kill penalties. Another perfect 6 for 9, 6 for 6 on Wednesday after a 2 for 2 performance on Monday, 8 straight kills. And you talked about the power plays, it's getting going, but you know, with all the call-ups and send-downs they've had, you know, it's kind of hard to get that chemistry going with all the roster moves, but they found a way to do it, and it's resulted in some big wins lately.
And you mentioned the PK. It's going to be an important one tonight, as the Cyclones will face one of the top 10 power plays in the league. In fact, it's the top 5, and so as this game gets underway, certainly discipline is going to be key, especially on a night where tonight the Cyclones skating one under the norm of 16. They'll have 15 on the ice and the 2 netminders. And speaking of goalies, it's going to be Brian Foster again, with a day off in between games all week long, from Monday game, Tuesday off, Wednesday game, Thursday off. Not much of a change for the way he prepares.
No, it's going to be the same for Foster, and he's going to be big tonight. Defensive discipline is going to be huge tonight. You're talking about one of the top offensive teams in all the ECHL in Florida, and one of the better teams. We're talking about a team that has a winning record, but yet sits in last place in the South Division, a team that's actually had great success here at US Bank Arena. They're 5-4 against Cincinnati here in this building, and you're talking about a Cincinnati team that doesn't lose at home very often, already 18 wins on this season.
You mentioned their record. They're the only team, Florida, with a winning record despite being in the basement of their division. We should have a fun one tonight. We hope you're with us. We will open the doors tonight here at US Bank Arena at 6:30. Puck drops at 7:30. For Rob, I'm Nick on CyclonesHockey.com.